Links to it in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. The retail price, $1,200. Comes in 4 different colors. This cream, pink, graphite that we're going to be checking out here today.
Off the productivity tools and onto a phone that maybe encourages you to use it a little bit less. I'm MrMobile, and I normally carry a
choose from. There's a base model with 256 gigs of storage, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and a max spec of 512 gigabytes storage, 12 gigabytes of RAM. Let's go ahead, see what we get with the
Samsung have announced the successor to the very impressive Z Flip 7, the Z Flip 8. They are incredibly similar. You can't really blame Samsung though. The Z Flip 7 had...
On top, we have our device. Also have a pamphlet in here. Which in here we have a SIM ejection tool and some usual
life on the flip side. I mentioned my default daily driver because in the world of flip foldables, every
let's go ahead and check out the star of the show here, the Galaxy Z Flip 8. Let's go ahead, fold this flip for the first time. First impressions of the graphite.
Idea changes. At 180 grams and 6.1 millimeters unfolded, this is Samsung's thinnest, lightest flip yet. 8 grams lighter and 0.4 millimeters thinner than the Flip 7. Fold
and lighter than the Galaxy Z Flip 7. You can certainly notice the thinness when you've got the hinges back to back. It's not so much when it's closed in other views, and when it's open, it's very
is the lightest and thinnest Galaxy Z Flip yet. It's 6.1 millimeters when it's unfolded, and it weighs 180 grams. Sweet, I like that. Now they've also added
100 from the Flip 7 from last year, and Samsung have reduced the weight and the thickness. It's gone down, I think, to 180 grams, and it's 6.1 millimeters thin when it's open.
It really does matter in this category, and you really do feel the difference in a pocket. Samsung is also ahead in other meaningful ways. The Flip 8 can already
compact square phone, less weight makes it feel less like a gadget and more like something you actually forget is in your pocket. Samsung says its new Flex titanium display structure uses a thinner titanium layer and...
First, the Flip 8 is all about being thin and light. At just 180 grams, it's lighter than many small non-folding phones, and it's also lighter than what
better is also improved. The Flip 7, you can certainly see the crease there, and you can feel it. I think that's the biggest change, is when you run your fingers over the middle of the phone with the Flip 7.
That's in it that does make the crease even better than before. So we've seen this with the Z Fold 8, Z Fold 8 Ultra, also the Z Flip 8, Z Flip 8, yeah. They've got this flex.
Samsung improving this actually allows for a shallower crease, meaning as you're running your fingers across the middle, it doesn't dip in the middle as much as what it did before.
That the screen is built on, and then also for the LEDs itself, that basically gives you a better viewing experience, makes it more durable, and makes the crease much...
I mean, before you did, but this time, I feel like you can barely feel it or see it. Let me know if you guys see it, but I like how even more sleek this device is becoming. It is totally...
most promising, but as you can see right now, you can basically hardly feel it at all, and I mean, you can see a little bit just because of the distortion, but it's significantly improved. So if you've been waiting...
In fact, you've got the phone open and its natural state is a traditional phone, you are going to be scrolling across that middle of the phone area quite often. So I think it's better on the Flip 8 to have that experience.
Now, things begin to slip for the Galaxy where they always have, on the cover screen. You've probably seen me.
Now for the real upgrade. One UI 9 finally treats the cover screen like a small phone, not a fancy notification card. Swipe up for a native app drawer, pull from the left for notifications, or the right for
to add apps to the so-called Flex window, and indeed, it's a long overdue upgrade. But everyone forgets, it's never really been about the apps. It's about how these companies...
Good upgrade too. It's a redesigned Flex window home screen with dedicated notifications, quick settings, an app tray, and recent. So it's basically making the outer screen a lot more functional.
Motorola has always said, effectively, this is your whole phone out here, just running in a smaller window. Do whatever you want. While Samsung has always said, this is a bigger version of a smart
size is the Flip 7. On the other hand though, Samsung has put a lot of effort into the software experience. The cover screen, which Samsung calls the Flex window, is a total.
While the interface has been made to behave more like the inner display, swipe down for notifications, swipe up for app launcher, side to side for different home screens, you still don't have much actual.
Now brief with glanceable insights and recommended actions right on that cover screen, plus AI-powered automation, so you can run simple commands on the closed device. Again, like none of this is a
We are currently at the Frothy Monkey. Just got lattes. Here's a little vlog test. I am trying it out where I turned the screen preview on the back of this phone, so I'm literally like seeing myself as a viewfinder on the back.
Varies by language and region, so do not buy the phone for one AI demo alone. Then there is the creator trick. Fold it sideways and the camera becomes a tiny camcorder. Super Steady's
Literally like a vlog camera, so I'm excited to see this, watch this back. You guys have to let me know if it's any good. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. We're going shopping, if you can't tell. So I'm just testing out the camera and all these are
Why? But it's actually steady because of the horizontal lock feature. Another new feature is my fan cam. I would love to meet the people that name the features on Samsung phones because that's a cool one. It actually
dual camera setup with the secondary coming in at 12 megapixels, and Samsung's pushing more realistic bokeh in their portraits now. Flex Cam itself has also been enhanced.
video, select a subject within that video. Through my fan cam, it'll identify the subjects that are in the video, and then you select the aspect ratio that you want it to formulate around that person.
The photos. To me, camera quality is pretty important because of my job, but as an average person, I think that this camera would do just fine. I mean, look at that. That looks stunning, but I will say the coloring is definitely beautiful.
My first picture of this stunning view. Wait, this picture is so pretty. Okay, I'm throwing that right on my Instagram story. By the way, we get
Easy, because there's not a lot of stuff that's changed since last year, but they did bump the price up another $100. It has the same cameras. It has basically the same screen.
Starting at $11.99, so $1,200 for a Flip 8, an increase over last year. The entire lineup is getting an increase, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Just 6.1 millimeters, so it feels more invisible in a pocket. Samsung has also updated to a stronger hinge, but here's a good place to mention that rumors persist that this
Improved internal hardware thanks to the Exynos 2500 from the Flip 7 getting upgraded to the Exynos 2600 on the Flip 8. That will bring the yearly spec bump.
Improvements. It's not a huge overhaul. We got that in previous years. This is just a refinement, but there is now a foldable for each person for
you. We still got the 4.1 inch display on the front, 120 hertz refresh rate. Happy about that. We've got the 6.9 inch display on the inside, full HD plus, 120 hertz refresh.
Wider foldable, that's most compact, and you have the most compact of them all, the Galaxy Z Flip 8. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to Superman a like button, comment down below, and best of all,